no convoluted modern conventions to water it down. The visual style, it's in pain. Safe to give It'll Do Too a perfect score. Seriously, if you're into exploration and secrets and puzzles and all that good stuff, go buy this game right this second. If you're into an extra puzzly adventure, go buy the first one. But if you're looking for a better balance, you can easily skip right to the sequel.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skip, after a very strange day.
Hello everyone, this is J-Gamer19, the Ginger Gamer, and don't you forget it, and welcome back to Dishonored 2. Now, I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm literally gonna go into the game silent. In other words, I'm not really gonna say all that much. Because minus my own opinion, I want you guys to really watch the story like I am. Anyway, right. So I've just beaten the level, and I'm returning home. Last time I got caught.
Leaders rising. Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers, and I've been to Stilton's house. We can go. Duke Abele tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can feel it. This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it. Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Taking down Duke Abele is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
Should we head toward the palace?
Yeah.
Let's get underway.
At the palace, the Duke has a lookalike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Abele.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden. But when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaca's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
I'll go mesmerize. Let's see.
get where it's going. That's why they call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop? Bet you're afraid we'll get caught.
The guy that runs the shop is nervous. But if they just let us move it straight off the boat.
Hungry. Might be time to spring for fish cake.
You should help into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
You were given ample warning. You should have relocated, sir.
A black.
Something bad. Maybe it's nothing.
Hey! What? Damn you! outsider's hairy ass!
Wait for my signal! Now I earn my off. Cut her to pieces!
Thinking of having a picnic soon, on the back lawn.
You bet.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Wouldn't miss that.
Here you are, back among your own people. The palace born, and those who curry their favor. Are you feeling more comfortable, Majesty? Are these the people you want running a quarter of your empire? No? It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Sharp, pull up. Hey, open up. I cut the code, but it's back on the boat.
No exceptions. Either you have the code, or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Didn't open this door.
You know I won't do this. You're wasting time.
You cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
You bet. No.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. A deal well made. Very good. You get the customers you'd a pleasure to do business. Do find me again. Where I can suit down my options. Like you. Nothing I can do about it. You're a bad woman. I can tell. You die now!
I wonder what I'm dealing with. Something feels wrong.
Face is covered.
My eye! Help me! Come on! Anyone!
What's the matter? You look pissed off.
Yeah, you bet I am. I just got the answer about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
Look on the bright side. The pay is better here than anywhere else, and we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering us with forms and procedures anymore. We collect the fees we want and give out the beatings when they're needed.
Don't want my kids growing up here. It's too dangerous.
Then reapply next month. Command staff changes.
I can feel her presence.
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
I don't know where they found that guy with the political decoy job. But he looks Nope. I don't care. It was never any fun. I'm not sure.
Who's that?
What in the void just happened? Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets. Lickspittles. At least I'm not one of them. Exactly. And think, when all this fighting over thrones is settled, the Duke's going to need men to take charge in the Northern Isles. Next year, you could be in charge of Windown or Freeport. Where even the most desirable have skin like pale slugs.
Could only see this wasteful expense, wandering flesh.
People don't hide their faces unless they're up to something bad. You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
You're so dead. I've been fighting scum like you.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork soldiers.
Never-ending paperwork. What's the point of being
entire shipment of whale oil tanks. Just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots. Sometimes a man just needs time by himself. My responsibilities weigh upon me.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Pretty sure I saw them. Let me show you how I got my stripes.
Poor brother died there. But that's where I met Delilah.
You there. Who are you? I'm intrigued. No offer to bow or kiss my hand?
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
Ah, you're perceptive. You figured it out.
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Duke Abele. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke?
You there. Who are you? I'm intrigued. No offer to bow or kiss my hand?
I could say the same. Duke Abele, it's time to pay for your crimes. Bleeding your nation dry. All the corruption and the coup against your rightful empress.
I assure you, there is only one true empress in my heart, and her name is Delilah. there. Who are you? I'm intrigued.
This must be the key to the Duke's vault.
Sometimes a man just needs time by himself. My responsibilities weigh upon me.
The machine should enter active state now. After the final field test. Unauthorized presence.
Their soft life is over.
Check central rotor.
Twice the soldiers. Yes. Someone should say something.
Leave me. I want to be alone with my thoughts.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
Being put up on the scale like some prize bull each week, told to gain a pound or two to keep up with the good Duke. No offer to bow or kiss my hand.
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
All right, you've figured it out. But if you're not here to assassinate the Duke, what do you want?
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Duke Abele. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke?
That's bold. I have to admit it's crossed my mind. If people believed that I was actually Duke Abele, and that he was the political decoy, we could have him committed for lunacy. We could convince everyone that the Double's finally lost his mind, and believes he's the Duke. I've spent years perfecting my performance. But there's a catch. He's got a medallion that I need. Even if I sound convincing, which should be the easy part, his Grand Guard officers will ask to see the medallion as proof. Luca never puts it aside.
All right. It shouldn't take me long. Once it's done, I'll be leaving the city. Soon after, I'll send instructions from Dunwall, and I'll expect a great deal of flexibility and cooperation on your part. There's still time to pull Serkonos back from the edge of the cliff. We can undo the damage Duke Abele has inflicted.
I'd like that. But I'll guide Serkonos in the ways I see fit for the people here, not as the hand-chosen puppet of your empire. If you agree with that, just render the Duke unconscious and bring him to his chambers. I'll handle the rest.
I wonder who that was. Let's see what you got.
Oh, fudge.
Don't raise an alarm. You've got to keep things calm for this to work.
A spider lass from Bristol was good. I had my pistol. Then I met a lady from Tibia. Something
Display back after the final field test.
How many more hours of this? If I had a timepiece, I'd know. I'm gonna guess. What, 3? Yeah, about 3 more hours.
At least I'm working in the good part of town now.
You're not one of Delilah's. Are you here about my new boots, perhaps? I want them redone. That's it then. Now it's up to me. I'll take the medallion and call them.
I'll be watching. Break a leg.
Don't worry. I've spent years mimicking this asshole. Captain Almeida, come at once to my chambers. There's a problem. Quick, hide up there. Yes, Captain. Please arrest this clown. Seems that he took his role a little too seriously. Get your hands off me! He served me well for years. We'll never find anyone else who so bears my resemblance. Take him away, Captain, but be gentle.
I think I understand, Your Eminence. We'll handle it.
What? This is outrageous. I'll have you all skinned alive and set in a salt bath. If only there was something we could do for him. I suppose all those years pretending he was me, that eventually took its toll. No! Stop! I am the Duke of Securus! You can't do this!
Dr. Hypatia at Adamire will know what to do with the poor man.
I'm still trying to get my head around this. It's incredible.
What a day. The dinner service was late, the bathroom was too warm, and let's see, oh yes, my slippers were...
Waste my time with something like this. I'd be wasted. Why would they even bother?
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure it wasn't me.
I've heard the wages in Tibia are twice what they are here.
Weeks of puking up hardtack on the ship. Just brass off at some northern port. Besides, we make...
Damn it, I need to pee.
Let's see what Duke Abele keeps hidden away in here. Delilah Copperspoon. This must be the Duke's vault. This is the thing Ashworth made to hold Delilah's spirit.
Play back protocols. Protection without amplified increasing power protection. Playback for detection. Mechanism detached. Magnetic or mechanical. The machine is now relying on audio stimulus. If the head is detached, identifying the enemy is impossible.
This is it. You must release me from this dead vessel. Only then will you be able to trap Delilah's spirit.
I don't know how I can do this. You were all I ever wanted.
I stayed as long as I could, trying to guide you. The world is better for your influence.
Be at peace, Mother. I will honor you, always.
I love you. And this is the final thought I carry into nothingness.
So it's done. Now to take Delilah's soul back to her.
The heart of my half-sister? Only the flesh remains.
Maybe Delilah's spirit was holding it together.
Jessamine is gone at last, faded into nothing. Her reward is peace. You will never gain back what you lost here. You are mine now. I'm your only family. I inhabit two impossible places at once.
To get good help these days. Sometimes I think I'll just do it myself. But then again, I have such a twingy back. Forgot to ask her what... The embroidered jacket.
Suspect for detection registered.
There. Now to wait.
I saw the signal. So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
From now on, the Duke will be guided by better stars.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne, and find a way to save my father.
Ready, then?
Yeah.
Let's set out.
All right. As you want.
I grew up with this broken skyline. The muted colors and the way the light falls. It's Dunwall, but it's not. Have I changed, or does everything just look different when you're not wearing a crown? Whatever grand scheme you've got underway now, Delilah, you were smart when you stole this place from me. You knew who among my people to corrupt, and you took away my strongest ally, my father. But you didn't know me. You only saw a sheltered princess. You never thought I'd fight back. You don't know me, Delilah. But you will.
Accomplished, coming from such a background, taking. You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight, and Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
I wouldn't come back here. And that's twice, I've broken it for you.
She knows Dowd?
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
I wonder what Delilah's thinking. She must be aware that things have changed.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
Everyone's full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this. But you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here. If old Samuel could see me now.
me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Hard times in Dunwall, with the new Empress and her crew taking over. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Let's see.
Wait,
I have
what?
some upgrade plans for your gear.
I'll take that deal.
I take a risk just having the goods delivered here.
You won't regret it. Glad we could do business. Watch your ass out there.
Down, fifth over. Oh, but you've hit 3 and I've only hit 1. I might have to practice on every building on this street.
Why not? No one to stop us from tearing up everything in the city.
My dear old dad says that built this place.
Oh, who cares who built it? Old Lady Grithers lived here when I was growing up.
Looking for a fight? No mercy!
You will never gain back what you lost here.
Who are you? Wait.
I've been down in Karnaca trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Where did you disappear to?
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks, because that piece of her you were carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower where you were born. Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
I don't like that. Better have a look.
That's a shame.
You, come talk to me. Look at all this. It tells a story, but there's more. I don't have much time left, stranger. I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower?
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
This must be Delilah's doing.
Grind and wash, rich magenta.
2 hands sift and 2 hands bled. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black.
8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained.
She was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio.
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her. To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
Take a peek of it, if you dare. My mistress, I'm your devoted servant. Yes, yes, yes.
Two impossible places at once.
The High Overseer.
Right, and I think that'll call it a night there. Well, thanks all very much for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like button and subscribe for more Dishonored 2 walkthrough videos and World of Final Fantasy. So until next time, this has been J-Gamer, the Ginger Gamer, and I hope to see you again soon.